Hello, this is part 2. Give me 1 second. This is part 2 of my predictions video. Okay, a lot of people have been asking for this. A lot of people have asked me since I said that I was reviewing, I started doing predictions videos. A lot of people have asked me to start predicting British wrestling shows. And I haven't been to a British wrestling show in like 4 years. 3 or 4 years, I think it is. I think the last one I went to was last Friday of the Prom. It was either last Friday of the Proms, 2011, or the next show. It was when Fear was facing Johnny Fear for the first time in GPW Invaded. That was genuinely the last British wrestling show I went to. So since a lot of people have asked me on a personal level to start reviewing, British wrestling shows, they've been asking me since day one, can you review a pay production show? Can you review a pay production show? Can you review a pay production show, please? So I decided to say, right, since the fans want it, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to predict and talk about the pay productions aftermath. So the first match, if I recall, is a tag team match between the Blackpool Blondes and Sean Vasey and John Argo. To be honest, I haven't seen Argo wrestle before. I've seen Sean wrestle, and he's really good. I'm not gonna lie, he is really good. And I've seen the Blondes wrestle countless times, so I know how good they are. I did a promo with them once. Funny. You might have. Should we see that video? Not. So it was a good match. It was a fun match. A fun match? It hasn't even happened yet. It's happening on the 13th of April at Grove Arena. Yes, I just basically promoted them. Yes, I know. Sue me. Here we go. So, yeah, I'm going to go for the experience on this one, and I'm going to go for the Blondes. Next, Bubblegum versus Craig Collins. Ooh. This one's actually quite good, because Bubblegum's got speed and agility, but Craig Collins has speed and agility, but he also has the weight behind him. So this one's going to be a little tough to call. I'm going to have to go for Craig Collins on this one at the end of the day. Right. Oh, for fuck's sake. Third match, Ricky J. McKenzie versus Serenity and her manager, Ryan Grayson. Oh yeah, a lot of people have been saying, it's the other way around. I know, shitheads, I'm joking. I've seen Ryan Grayson wrestle, he can't wrestle for shit. He botched a simple move. He botched a suplex when I last saw him wrestle. That was about 2 years ago, I think I last saw him wrestle. So I don't know how he is now. That being said, I'm going to give you some free advice, RJM. Wear a cup. Because I'm going to have to say that the handicap will get the better of you, man, no offense, so I'm going to have to go for Serenity and Grayson on this one. Next we have the Rocky Horror Picture Show reject, known as Johnny Fear, and if you haven't seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show, look it up and watch it, because it's a good film. Johnny Fear taking on Trison. I think that's his name, T-R-I-S-T, yeah, that's it, Trison. I haven't seen Trison wrestle. I know Johnny Fear's got power behind him because I took a fucking ram slam from him. I took quite a few ram slams from him, actually. Four or five, I think. They hurt. I know how badly they hurt. So I, unfortunately, going to have to go with the Rocky Horror Picture Show reject, and going to go for Johnny Fear. The final match. Oh, and first off, congratulations, Joey Hayes, on your PCW Championship win. A friend of mine was at the show, and everybody literally lost their shit. So congratulations, good sir, you deserve it. And he is also the PPW Champion. Just so I know, PP? Really? God damn it. The PPW champion, Joey Hayes, versus the 400-pound man, Cyanide. I remember when he was like 220. And this was like a Christmas show back in 2010. And I went over to the Isle of Man. That's it. I was in XWA 4 years ago. I started in either the summer or the autumn of 2010 and left in late 2011, early 2012 due to the arrival of my niece. Because if I botched a move, I didn't want to end up in a wheelchair. So I left the XWA to be with my family, and because of my knee injury. And this memory still just sticks with me. I have a copy of the DVD upstairs, and I found it like after 4 years of looking for it, and I popped it in, watched it, and it was like, oh my god, literally, I watched it, and it was like, what it does, I can't do this justice. He basically does a rah, and everybody just bursts into a fit of giggles. And even Lambert, who is a straight talking man, I know how straight he is. I've seen him do promos. He basically has to turn away from the camera because he's laughing so hard. It was fucking hilarious, and it's just one of those things where it's like, it's just even just goes my head out. Ah! It was just fucking hilarious. Anyway, back to the video. I will have to go for WrestleMania. I'm going to have to go for Cyanide on this one. I do apologise. And I apologise about talking about that video, about that bit. So, WrestleMania is tonight. Can't wait for that. Aftermath is happening on the 13th of April. I might be going to that if I can get tickets. If a friend of mine gets a spare ticket. So I will catch you guys in a bit. I will be doing my live reaction around 4:30 in the morning. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. And I hope everybody has a very good WrestleMania. And Miss Robinson, the first part's for you. I will be joining it. I will enjoy it. Catch you in a bit.